There is a special kind of calm in the paintings of Peder Mønsted. Not the kind of calm that feels empty, but the kind that feels alive. A stream moving through the forest, sunlight touching leaves, a still lake reflecting the sky, a quiet Danish town on a bright day. Peder Mønsted was born in Denmark in 1859, and he became one of the country's most loved realist landscape painters. He trained in Denmark, including at the Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts, and he also studied with important artists such as P.S. Krøyer and William Adolphe Bouguereau. But even though he travelled widely, through Europe, North Africa and the Mediterranean, his most recognisable works often returned to the north, to forests, to rivers, to lakes, to the soft, changing light of Scandinavia. What makes Mønsted so special is not only how realistic his paintings are, it is how carefully he observes nature. He does not just paint a tree. He paints the way light passes through the leaves. He does not just paint water. He paints the reflection, the movement, the coolness, and the silence around it. In a forest stream, painted in 1905, you can almost hear the water moving over stones. The mossy banks, the green foliage, and the clear reflections create a feeling of freshness and quiet focus. It is the kind of artwork that can bring a natural, peaceful mood into a living room, bedroom, or hallway. In a summer day, painted in 1914, the feeling is warmer. Here, Mønsted gives us sunlit foliage and the atmosphere of a calm summer moment. It feels like standing under trees when the air is still and the light is soft but full. Borresø View from 1912 shows another side of his gift. This is Mønsted as a painter of reflection. The lake becomes almost like a mirror. Trees, sky, and water meet in a way that feels balanced and deeply restful. For a Scandinavian interior, this kind of image works beautifully because it adds nature without noise. It brings detail, but not clutter. It brings atmosphere, but not drama. And then there are the Sæby paintings. Sæby is a town in northern Denmark, and in Mønsted's work, it becomes more than a place. It becomes a mood. In a sunny day, Sæby, painted in 1915, there is light, architecture, and the quiet feeling of a Danish town touched by summer. In a spring day in the forest at Sæby River, the focus returns to the river and the trees. The scene feels green, open, and calm, like spring unfolding slowly. And in By the Sæby River, or Party fra Sæby River, Mønsted gives us the gentle rhythm of water and landscape again. The river leads the eye through the image. The details invite you to stay a little longer. That is one of the reasons Peder Mønsted still feels so relevant today. His paintings do not demand attention. They reward attention. The longer you look, the more you notice. The leaves, the reflections, the softness of the sky, the quiet structure of the landscape. For a home, these artworks offer something very simple but very valuable. A pause, a small window into Danish nature, a feeling of Nordic calm. We have selected these Peder Mønsted works as art prints for people who love Scandinavian landscapes, Danish heritage, and peaceful interiors. A forest stream, a summer day, Borresø View, a sunny day, Sæby, a spring day in the forest at Sæby River, and by the Sæby River. Each one has its own mood. But together, they tell the same quiet story. Light, water, nature, and the timeless beauty of Denmark.